Yeah, pretty much. For at least for our plan. So we got. I want
last minute slide changes, Rory.
I just want to put the, what's the hashtag? Global Azure.
Streaming too.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, basically we
Not yet.
Hello.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey, it's filling up. You ready? Good. All right, welcome everyone. Awesome to see so many of you here this year. That event's definitely grown from strength to strength. I think we probably had about a quarter of the people last year, and it's not even proper kickoff time yet. So, yeah, it should be a good day. So as it says, this is the 2018 version of the Global Azure Bootcamp. So this event's been going for the 6 years now, I think. Yeah, so quite a while. And it's one of those events that really has taken off around the world. I think this year we've got 271 events in cities all over the world. Auckland and Wellington, obviously the first two cities in the whole world to start it. Yeah. So pretty exciting. We've all been working hard on content and putting the event together to bring it to you guys. If you haven't seen us before, we're all involved in running user groups across Auckland, particularly the NorthShore.net user group and the Auckland Microsoft Cloud user group these days. Where we actually cover a lot of this content monthly as well at our meetups. So if you're interested in what you see today and want more of it, please sign up to the user groups and come along. We'll give you some links later in the day if you're not members already. Cool. All right. So as the agenda mentioned, we've got an hour this morning just to get everything ready and set up and get you going with Azure. If you're a developer, you really need Visual Studio, like Code or full blown, right, Rory?
Yeah, Code might work. I haven't tried it with Code.
Right.
for my section, we'll definitely need Visual Studio 2017.
Cool.
And also the Azure Development Toolkit as well.
So if you are a developer wanting to follow the dev track today and you don't have Visual Studio installed, as soon as we're done here, just please put your hand up or come find one of us and we'll hook you up with something. Okay. Otherwise, you won't be able to follow along any of the labs. So it'll just be a very much a one-way day for you. So a bit of housekeeping. Ladies' bathrooms are right outside this door in the corridor outside here. Guys, back the way you came in, kind of past the reception area, and you just keep on going to the end. And then you'll see the toilet door down there.
And the fire escape is just past the ladies' bathroom.
Yeah.
If the alarm does go off, just gather downstairs outside the ANZ building.
Cool. No screaming. So the way we structured today, you probably would have seen the agenda on the website. So we've got an IT Pro track and a developer track. You don't have to stick to those tracks that you signed up with. If you feel like swapping throughout the day and there's space in the room, feel free. No one's going to keep watch over you and make sure that you're in the one you signed up for. Whatever sessions take your fancy, please come along to it. The way we structured it as well is there's going to be like an initial sort of 30 to 40 minute presentation, bit of PowerPoint, overview of what we're going to be covering. After that, there'll be a hands-on lab where you'll be given a link to download the lab, and then you kind of, on your own, going through all the content that we've just covered in the PowerPoint decks. Obviously, help each other out. We'll be here to help you as well, so put your hands up through that period if you're stuck at all. And then if you finish that lab early, i.e. half an hour-ish, please go out and get some morning tea / lunch / afternoon tea. So each lab, the last half hour in the agenda of each lab overlaps with a meal break out there. So feel free to take a break, go get something, and then come back and finish it off if you want. And then the next session will start on the next hour. 4:30 this afternoon, we have our wrap-ups and giveaways. We've got a bunch of T-shirts here from Microsoft, and some stickers, a couple of fidget spinners. A few other bits of swag. If you're interested in that, please stay till the end of the day. Fill out your feedback form, which we'll give you a link to later on in the day. And then we'll do random draws out of that. And then anything left over will be kind of a free-for-all. But first dibs if your name gets pulled. If you are not using Azure Ready, so you don't have your own subscription, we've got some Azure passes for you. So the reason I say that is that a lot of the content that we're doing with labs, like if you already have stuff in your Azure subscription, you kind of get more value out of it, because obviously if you're starting from scratch, there's not much in there, so you won't be able to see many analytics around the content that you've got. So by all means, you can start from scratch, but you get better value if you work with an existing subscription that you do have. So if you need a Azure subscription, that's $100 free credit for 3 months, so per month for 3 months. We do have those available. We've got 80 of them all up, so we're supposed to have 120 people here today. So obviously not enough for everyone, but if you'd like one of those, then let us know, and we can dish one out to you.
Just a show of hands, how many of you guys need Azure who don't have Azure tenants? Okay.
Cool, that's all good. And the caveat with that as well, if you need a Microsoft account, like an MSA, so at Outlook or at Hotmail or something like that, to actually sign up using it. If you already have used that account to sign up for Azure before, you won't be able to use that account with these Azure passes. So a little workaround is that you can just create another Microsoft account. You can go to account.live.com or something, set up a new Microsoft account, and then use that to sign up for your Azure Pass. And then you'll get a new subscription created. Make sense? If it doesn't, just let us know, and we'll guide you through that. Cool. So, a word from our sponsors. These are the awesome companies that made today possible, especially the one in the middle. We couldn't have done this without Microsoft. It's been great working with Microsoft Marketing this year to help you bring this event to fruition. And as part of our swag bag, we've got a lot of prizes or / free. Big Microsoft. There we go. We got some free trials to their various tools, right?
Yeah, and then the next one's the big giveaways. So this one here is basically everyone who comes today. You can go and try the trials. Mm-hmm. And then this one is 3 big prizes. So JetBrains are the guys who do resharpers, so you can get any JetBrains products, Cerebata and Obscurity. So that'll be part of the prize giving at the end. So if you want those prizes or the T-shirts or the other swag that we got, stick around till 4:30.
Mm-hmm. Also, just so you know, this event is being live streamed today. So Daryl over here with the grey cap on. Hey. There you go.
So if you don't mind sort of occasionally talking to me and telling me what you learned, that'd be awesome too, just so we can share that and keep it together.
Yeah. Obviously, if you're not...
I know everything. Yeah. All right.
If you're not comfortable being on camera, just let Daryl know and he'll move on to someone else.
Just do this.
Yeah, not a big deal. All right. But yeah, so you can. There'll be a link to the YouTube recording of this later in the day. So if you want to check over any content that was covered today, you can revisit that or show your friends that you're on camera. Sweet.
Yeah, don't worry if there's not a seat right now, because half of you are going to split off to the other room. So there are we don't have space in this room for everyone. This is just like where we're starting off.
Yeah, just so we have all you together, so we don't need to say the same thing twice.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh yeah, that's one of the other raffle prizes as well. So we've got 3 licenses for Rev Debug. If you're a developer, that's probably interesting to you. So get into it. Again, the agenda is available on the Bootcamp website, which you've all seen already.
It's up on my
On your next slide.
on Firefox. If you just go to the browser, you can
That's right. But yeah, if you want to reference it at any time during the day, just head back to the website, and you can see which session you want to jump in on. And yeah, dev tracks in this room, infra tracks other room. You would have dropped your stuff off there, and then we'll get into it. Wi-Fi, that was up earlier. If you haven't seen it yet, that's the Wi-Fi details. Take a picture of it now if you want. We'll just add it into your machine. What's that, sorry? Yeah, it's the same code, I think. Yep. And that's pretty much us. All right. So we're all your helpers up front. There are another few coming later in the day as well, but they'll make themselves known. And they'll be presenting and teaching you a bit about Azure.
Indeed.
Anything else from you, Rory?
No, this is the, so that's the schedule. So we'll kick off at 10, those 2 sessions. Then you'll see interspersed with the lab, 11 to 11:30. That's, you can go outside, grab some morning tea and some tea and coffee. If you want tea and coffee during the time, there's tea and coffee over there. There's water at the back.
You have to speak up.
Okay.
Project. He said.
Okay, then we've got 2 more sessions. And after that, we've got lunch from 1 to 1:30. So it'll be out in the front.
There we go.
There we go. Can you all hear now?
That's better.
Awesome. Okay, so then 1:30 to 3, that's your choice for those 2 sessions. And then again, the lab overlaps with afternoon tea from 2:30 to 3. And then 3 to 4:30, you've got another choice of 2 sessions. And then 4:30, we're all going to get back in here and we're going to do the prize givings and the kind of wrap up and everything like that. So that's the schedule for the day. Like Nick said, you don't have to stay on one track. If there's space, you can swap between them.
Cool. All right, let's get amongst. So if you're IT pro, feel free to move into the other room now. Then we can help you with any setup that you need. If you're a developer, stay in this room. And if you need Visual Studio or an Azure subscription or anything like that, let us know. Put your hand up, flag one of us down, and then we'll check back with you in a few minutes. Can help them?
Which one are you doing?
Okay, who needs Azure passes?
Thank you.
Who else needs an Azure pass?
Yeah, mate.
We'll catch you later.
Thanks. There we go.
You can use the mic if you want.
Yeah. No worries.
Can I get another from my phone?
Super duper easy. So
You can use the mic.
show you.
I'm presenting in the other smaller room, so I'll be right. But yeah, these guys, I think Rory's got the mic on now.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
That's good. Yep. What's on now?
So can I grab a couple of just
Yeah, mate.
my colleagues as well? Thank you.
There you go.
Anyone else for an Azure pass?
ask about it. Sorry, I activated my account last night. Like, it gives you like a free $300.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah.
Another question. I don't think you mentioned this, but are there like presentations and slideshows, and they're all going to be put online as well?
Yeah, they will be.
You don't have to worry about too much.
Nah.
Subscription.
Take notes if you want to write
Yeah, but
anything
you
separate.
don't have to write every single thing.
No, exactly.
It's a bit of handwriting.
Yeah. The labs are downloadable as well, so you can run through them.
Thank you.
We won't be able to stream to it once, so
Yeah.
deep session.
Yeah, it was working just now.
Background Azure AD.
Azure AD versus Azure Admin.
Just turning up volume.
Yeah. Oh no, she's on. It's working now.